It was a cascading series of events. You had midnight, December 31st, 1986, Ronald Reagan was in power, and he passed a tax which was called Tax Simplification Act. I think that had the, which of course it never was, but what it did do is it did away with all of the exotic tax shelters that were rampant in real estate. So as a result, and people knew that it was coming. But so if you got your building completed or acquired before December 31, then you were okay. So what had happened was it led to a rush of buildings being built, a huge surplus of supply, a bidding up of prices for existing assets to the moon. And then October 87 came along, stock market crash, and all the savings and loans companies that had lent to real estate developers began getting into trouble around that time. And they began failing like dominoes, not just 10 or 20 or 30 banks, but literally 1,000 banks or more went out of business during that period. The Federal Reserve stepped in and basically seized a lot of these institutions, or the I forget it was FDIC or whichever, but all of the bad real estate that they own was then thrown into an entity called the Resolution Trust Corporation, RTC for short. And that was one of the greatest, in retrospect, it was one of the greatest buying opportunities of a lifetime, because real estate was being sold for literally 10 cents on a dollar.